Now, interestingly, we didn't get anything new. I thought we might be able to get an extra thing here, but we couldn't. But there's fast travel back here if I ever want it. So, Mimir, how's life? So it seems like the World Serpent really is the last living giant in Midgard. It's going to be interesting seeing those two have a chat. The shop. I feel like Mimir's going to have something to say in here.
So Mimir, why did Freya spit in your face?
No. Speak of Baldur. He claims nothing harms him.
Aye, Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Boasting of a god. Everyone has a weakness.
Not him, I'm afraid. Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
You just said that, Mimir.
Did I?
What is the source of this power?
Well, as I recall, it involved, a spell?
Mimir?
Parts of my brain must still be coming back to life. Just need a moment to finish waking up.
Either that...
Hope he's not broken.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Either that or he's not the same as he was before. We need you at your full capacity, Mimir. Hopefully he's going to be able to talk to the serpent.
How do we speak to the serpent?
There's a horn on a platform at the middle point of the bridge. Take me to it.
Finally! That horn!
Oh yeah, it's the horn. Let's speak to this guy first. Let's have him meet Mimir.
Oh, almost forgot. Brock, this is our new friend Mimir.
We've met.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
He knows why. I know why. You know why.
Quiet. No more of this.
Know what? Sorry I brought it up.
Make sure they're facing each other.
Can't you and Sindri just patch things up? Whatever happened couldn't be all that bad. You're family.
Now don't be lecturing me about family. I ain't the one what forgot what our name stood for. What we made, the weapons we made were legendary across 9 realms for more years than I can count. You just don't throw that away on account of one bad...
One bad what?
You one bad nothing. Ain't you got somewhere to be?
I feel like this guy's just a few drinks away from just spilling it all, but we're not quite there yet.
What'll it be?
Still, we haven't hit the next tier of stuff yet.
Another time.
I think I need to throw in a manual save, man. It's been 2 hours and 15 minutes since I started. Okay. Right then, so that horn that I tried to blow last time, but Kratos just would not let me do it. It's finally time. Let's go, go, go!
Good. Now put my lips to the horn.
Now this is going to rattle my headphones.
Odin had that statue made in honor of Thor. And seeing as the World Serpent absolutely abhors the fat dauber, he was probably sick of looking at it.
But doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. Or they will, anyway. So I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No. Our only concern is Jotunheim.
All right, wish me luck.
Woo!
he remembers me. Why you... Oh no, that's not right. Makuna Huntun Kun.
Oh no.
He knows the pain of your loss. He will help you. Efniun Fobur. Curious.
What is it?
Oh, nothing to be concerned about.
What is he doing?
Making sure we're headed in the right direction. Listen closely now. We need two things to get us into the land of the giants. First, we need to learn the travel rune that opens realm travel to Jotunheim. Second, we need to carve that rune into the special gateway.
That one on the peak where we first met you?
Correct. Except the giants, in their infinite wisdom, saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do the job. Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate. Luckily, I know where it is, and it's not far.
He looked kind of mad for a moment there.
Now that, he thought I said you were friends of Odin. You'll forgive me. Never spoken the ancient tongue sober.
Can't believe this serpent is being so helpful to us,
Wait,
man.
look! The water's dropped even further. You can see more of the realm towers and statues. I even see new places to explore along the shore.
Where is this chisel?
Find me a boat, and we'll go from there.
Okay. Yeah, this World Serpent, man, it just looks so just enormous and dangerous and angry. But I can't believe we're still kind of allied with it right now. Jormungandr. The World Serpent spans all the waters of Midgard. Maybe the only one big enough to beat Thor. I still can't believe we met him. Now that I've heard Mimir talk to Jormungandr in his ancient tongue, I wonder if I could figure out how to do it. I bet he could. Right then. Ah, an area we haven't headed to before. Let's find a boat. I think it was this side. Just chilling.
So when we get to the boat, we can either look for that special chisel now, or go exploring for a little while. I'm happy with whatever you want to do.
To be honest, now that we found Mimir and like we found out that the witch is a goddess and all this business, I feel like I just want to continue with the story now. I want some of that story momentum. So I'm not too interested in exploration at the moment. What I do need to find out is how are we going to get to this boat? Yes. Because I mean, when you look at the skill tree, we're pretty close to the end here. So, given that, if I was to do a bit of exploration as well, then I'd be able to... I've got 10,000 experience already. So yeah, I feel like I'm going to continue with the story for now. I've had 2 like detour series at the moment already. I think I'll move on. I need to activate a lot more of these. Massively increases damage. Greatly increases the firing rate. Chaining shock damage seems a very good idea. And I'll go for the massive damage as well, why not? So yes, we will be pushing forward, my friends.
Which way to the chisel?
Keep rowing towards the statues of the oarsmen, then thread past between them.
Great all. I thought it was a seal puzzle. I might have been interested if it
Mimir.
was.
You never did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
Boy.
Well, she blames me in large measure for her present circumstances, and not totally without reason. It all goes back to the long war between the Aesir and Vanir. Prior to that, wars for the Aesir were easily won, but the Vanir had proved their equal and exacted devastating damage. Both sides suffered tremendous losses, and for many of us, quite frankly, war was simply no fun anymore, but a rather senseless waste of precious life. Wouldn't you agree, brother? Precisely. Enough was enough. And at last, Odin's most brilliant advisor became determined to find a more enlightened path. He set about to broker a peace between the gods. It took some convincing, but ultimately Odin was persuaded to marry his deadliest enemy, a certain Vanir goddess, legendary not only for her fertile beauty, but her genius at the very Vanir magic that Odin had long aspired to master.
Freya married Odin?
Holy shit.
What was in it for her?
It was a sacrifice to protect her people, a selfless act of love. Truly, she deserves better than she got. But of course, there's more to that story.
So this guy is basically a portable matron for all you Final Fantasy X fans out there. Now, I guess if you know your Norse mythology, maybe that's already something that people already know, the whole Freya and Odin business, but because, like I said,
You were taken from this realm too early.
I literally know nothing about that whole mythology, so it's news to me, let's just say.
Good. The special chisel is ahead, past this gate.
Ah, got one of these guys again. There we go. This one didn't last long. Oh, we've got elves here. Interesting. What the hell are Alpine elves doing here? Always love taking out.
Enemies down.
This, I swear.
Always love taking out the elves. Annoying little bastards. A lot of silver. So what are you saying, Yellow Spirit Man? I just want to see.
You who walks among the living, my beloved Gulvig calls to me. She yearns for peace, yet her remains lie in pieces. I beg of you, make my Gulvig whole again.
You want us to collect her bones? Gross.
Gulvig's Sather magic knows no bounds. She can reunite you with those you've lost.
Really? How?
Boy,
I can smell your grief, child. Rest assured, her magic is strong enough to create bridges between life and death, if only for a short while.
boy, we are leaving.
Yeah, I'm not convinced by this one.
They've taken 3 of Sweet Gulvig's bones and spread them across the lake. Bring me her bones, child. Gulvig will reward you.
Yeah, not convinced. But there is just so much to do here, man. Now the water level's gone down, we've got even more now. My Midgard completion rate is 37%. Alfheim is 48, which is not too bad, given that I didn't really explore it that much. But we've got like 5 or 6 other realms to explore as well. It's just insane.
Maybe we should look for those bones.
Why?
Didn't you hear him? We could talk to Mom again.
Oh no.
If we keep an eye out
Look
while
if you
we...
wish, boy. I will not be distracted by this fool's errand.
That axe is looking pretty sick now, I've got to say.
This chisel we seek, what is it?
I'm glad you asked, actually. I have just the story for you. There was a giant once named Thamur. A very giant, who, despite his mountainous size, was without question the greatest stonemason this world had ever seen. Proud Thamur hoped to one day pass his vast knowledge on to his son. But young Hrimthur had the heart of a warrior. Perhaps the father had too much fear in him, or the son too little. Either way, a quarrel of theirs spiraled out of control, and the overworked stonemason, bonk, struck his son. Hrimthur ran off into the night. Feeling shame and regret, Thamur chased after his son. But in his emotional state, soon found himself wandering Midgard, lost and alone. Sadly, he caught the eye of the one person who didn't want to meet alone that night, so far from home. Thor.
And what happened next?
You'll see.
Wow. Okay, back to mountainous land. Oh, wow.
Thor killed him. Oh no. He fell in a village?
Aye. When Thamur fell, he crushed a charming place famed for worshipping the Vanir god Njord. Thor always took credit for planning that one. The truth is, the sweaty clawbag just got lucky.
Wow. That's pretty crazy. Norse mythology does seem really interesting. I'll have to find like some Norse mythology for idiots and just read a little bit of it.
A wolver!
A dangerous beast. We will take him down together.
Well, what's the plan?
The plan, all guns blazing.
Here we go! Set!
Okay, he's quick. Wow, got another one. Well, if you're not going to come, then, you know. Wow, it's getting abused. Ouch. Oh, that's disgusting. That one is just raw.
We seek a chisel.
The tip of one, yes. A very, very giant chisel.
I mean, what we see up there, was that just a ring? Yeah. My god.
That big crystal on the giant's ring looks promising.
Indeed. So that's another one of those. I found 5 of 7. It's not bad. Didn't think I'd even get to 5, to be honest. Right then. What if we did a bit of this? Well. Okay. Then we go to the other side first. I noticed there's a chest here. That's pretty sweet. That's a smart way to do it.
Oh, neat trick, lad.
Thanks. Good idea.
Okay. Guide the way, my giant friend. Keep going, man. Is that as far as we can go? Okay. I knew it wasn't far enough. I was pushing the analog stick, but he's not going further. There we go. Better. Right. Are these guys frozen right now? Yeah.
Oh. Thamur was a frost giant. When he died, his final breath froze everything.
Of course it did. Of course it did. So we found 6 now? Or is this still related to the other
magically
one?
locked.
Nothing came up in the journal. See, look, he was tattooed as well. I get it that most of them are tattooed, but they seem to have more like distinctive line-related ones. Lines and patterns, more so than runes. Oh.
Father, look up there.
Right. That's leading on to maybe something interesting. Chest armor. My defense does go up by 5 and I get plus 24 runic. It is a level 4, it's the only level 4 that I have. Why not? Let's head up and see what waits there. His arms are looking pretty jazzy now with this new armor that he's got.
There he is.
Find the tip of that chisel. That's the magic we need.
So he's got a big time hammer as well.
Enemies.
Okay,
What should we do?
all guns blazing.
All set.
He stood still for way too long. He's gonna stand there again, and he's gonna get punished for it.
How'd I do?
You have potential, boy.
Wow, that's the first time he said that. Might make a good guardian someday, yeah? We'll have that. Okay, the hack silver's slowly starting to come in again. And we've got one of these. Okay. These are level 4s now, so we've got to take these and we're going to try and upgrade them the next time we get a chance. Trying to see if any of them will match. Yeah, okay. It's quite a big area. Alright, we're gonna have to unlock this. No crystal, so we're going to have to find a crystal as well. A little bit of work to do around here.
Over here.
Wow. There's a crystal.
Hey, hardened world tree sap. That's handy.
Indeed, boy. Let's make use of it. I'm not sure I like his arms with this armor, but we'll go with it. Don't think that's right. Forgot what I needed. Actually, it was right. Excellent. Now we got.
I like crystal base, but where's the crystal?
Sure, it's around here somewhere. I want to look up here as well.
The crystal! There it is!
Yep.
I did it!
Okay, read this rune for me, boy.
Can you read it?
To Njord, we offer back the sea's bounty.
Ah, yes. It was believed that Njord calmed the winds and seas for the fishermen. For that, they loved and worshipped him here.
It's nice. He's going to be able to add in like little fragments of lore and knowledge. So that's a nice bonus. Feel like our very own little Norse mythology encyclopedia hanging out with us.
Woohoo!
Alright then, boy. Do your thing. Whoops. Is that what it did? Haha. Very well. Oh. Dust of Realms, cool. I thought that was going to unleash a deadly enemy. Much more anticlimactic. Now, we've got to find that third and final seal. What's the letter that I'm looking for, just so I know? Okay. Of course. Oh, it's temporary. Fine. Yep, that's the one. Okay, now we can head in here. Claim the prize and move on.
Father, can we go through?
Increases damage of all axe throws by 6%. Stacks to 18. Cool. I'm going to need to be able to upgrade soon, man. So I can get some enchantment slots. Because these are higher level armors, but they don't have enchantment slots, most of them. Right. That's that. I'm just about ready to move on, I think. Just a scare. Oh.
Nightmares! What awful
No problem. But yeah, just the sheer scale is hard to fathom. I always find it a bit like interesting that I feel like there should maybe even be like a greater difference in how big humans can be. I know that technically if you look at the tallest human that's ever lived and the shortest one that's ever
Follow
lived,
me, Atreus.
there's a difference of almost like 8 to 10 times, which is a huge number. But if you look at like the average, I mean, most humans, there's not more than like a foot difference between them in height, even for men and women. So, I don't know, like given that we're made up of all these billions and billions and billions of cells, I just feel like surely there's got to be some kind of anomaly where you'd end up with a guy, okay, not like this, but something happens where you just have a whole different race of people that are just so much bigger. It's amazing just how similar we already are, despite how many different things have to come together for us to be who we are. It's weird. We're all very different, but we're all very similar.